Hello, I am your host, Life Pastor Kyle. Welcome to the Journey to Winning Anyway Life. It is an amazing morning. I just want to chime you. Go ahead and come in wherever you are. I know you've had some time to get your coffee, get your juice, get your tea, do all those things you need to do to settle yourself for this Friday morning. It is Friday. Come on, it's going to be an amazing day. I know I'm not here at my usual time. Just got back in and just some amazing things happening I want to actually share with you. Good morning to Wendy Carr. Good to see you. Listen, I'm not going to be on. Terrence Bell, good to see you, man. Man, I hope all is well. Listen, I want to talk quickly. Hello, Nicole Albert. I don't want to keep y'all long. Tisa Collier, good morning. I don't want to keep y'all long. I'm in another whole realm. Some of you may know, and then you'll get it later. I see Keith Young. I see you. Good morning, Chris Blake. Good morning, Canvas Book of Sap. Good morning, Minister Ricks. I see her. Maria, good morning. Danny Hen, good morning. As you're dropping in, as y'all know, I'm celebrating my mom's birthday. Daquan, what's going on, man? Danny Hen, Mama Brand, God bless you. Listen, I want to talk to you briefly. Don't want to keep you long. Hey, Denai, can't want to keep you long. Mama Pat, God bless you. Trishelle, what's going on? What's going on? Listen, y'all. This is a portion. Hey, Andrea Thomas, I see you. This is a portion of the Journey to Winning the Way Life broadcast. I want to just push you. Good morning, Mr. Lester Blunt. Praying for you and your family, man. Your grandmother transitioned and blessed our lives with her long longevity that makes you guys happy. Happy birthday to your mama. Yeah, man. Happy birthday. Listen, those who want to, just messing her up today. She don't like the Cash App thing. It's hard for her to receive, and so I just want everybody that can and will, if you chilling or whatever, just drop her like $5 on her Cash App. I put it on my thing. It's gonna be a blessing to her. She'll get on me later, but it'll make her wonder who's all these people. I am Bernard must have did something, as always. Now, trust me, I'm not broke. She gonna be well taken care of today, and this weekend, it's gonna be amazing for her, and even after this weekend. But for those of you who want to have fun, just go to her Cash App, drop that $5. Let me know when you do, so I can kind of keep an eye on her because she don't check it often. They just keep ringing, and she go, "What's this?" My mom is 73, 74, and so it no 73, 73. It will blow her. She trips out when people start giving her like that she don't know. She started backing off from that. She started trying to figure out, hey, what's going on? And so, those who want to have some fun, listen. I want to talk real quick about the Winning Anyway Life Journey continues. This weekend has been an amazing weekend and week. Hello, Naya. Hello, Brittany Blake. An amazing week, and so with it being an amazing week, we're pushing ourselves to do something different. I am preparing this. The Winning Anyway Life Journey continues. I'm preparing to get a few people ready for next year. The brand is going to be amazing. Everything is going to kind of shift a little bit because I want to make sure people don't go into next year the way they're leaving this year. I want you to set yourself up. We had the truth, as you know, we sold last night. Tell you about that later. You're set up to win no matter what happens. And so I pray that what you're ready to do is set your life in order by dealing with the things that have been keeping you from winning anyway. I want you to be able to deal with those things that are keeping you from winning anyway, making sure you don't have any qualms about what's going on. You know what I mean? That you're able to come through victoriously no matter what's going on. And so a lot of people think winning is just having your hand held up, but winning is literally, it's a victory. It's capturing territory. If it does not mean land, then it does mean territory in your own life. And so I'm planning. It won't be a lot of people because I won't have time, but I want to make sure I get a good number of people that will come on probably twice a week, every other week, November and December, to make sure that when we enter the new year, that we enter the new year just wealthy. And so you have to prepare your mind for the things that are going to be prepared for you. You can't just keep worrying about things and things that don't matter. You have to make yourself ready in an area of being prepared in an area you're not prepared in now. Yes, we're all ready, but not prepared. I want to get you on an accelerated course to being prepared. Yeah, it may cost, but if you're worth it, I'm coming to find out people don't understand what to invest in. We invest in what worries us and not what prepares us to win. Huh. So you end up spending a lot of time on a worry and still not winning. Oh. And so I want to help you manage those things in your life that will help you change the trajectory of your life in the next 2 months, just November and December. You'll get more information about it real soon. Changing the whole platform, changing my whole system, changing everything, because in order to have something different, you must do something different. And so, good morning, Dolores Bell. Good to see you. And so, you have to process differently, meaning you have to think differently. I know the pandemic threw a lot of you into this self-coaching, self-thinking mode. And so you think you can do it yourself. I came to tell you, you cannot do it yourself. And the worst time to figure out is when you spent more than you have, more than you need to, and now you can't get back what you spent, which is your time, which is your effort, which is your push, which is your strength, which is your win, which is your days. But I want to help you fix that. Good morning, Betty Washington. God bless you. And so I want to make sure that you think differently. Good morning, Sid, that you think differently. I want to help you organize your life. But just 2 months, November, December. Hey, Roy Sales. Hey, Raquel Kyle. I want to help you organize your life in such a way that winning becomes the norm for you again. Hey, Mabel. Good to see you. I understand that life. Hey, Manny Saeed. God bless you and thank you. Got you, Manny. I want you to be able to go back to winning. Some of you are struggling to win. And winning is not a struggle, it's a lifestyle. So what I want you to do is I'm gonna give you something now to help you prepare for November, December, this end of October. I want you to do something. I want to show you what to do with the problems that you have real quickly. And what you need to do is expect the problems. Because anytime that you're going to win and be something major in your own life, in the world, in your job, in your family, in the body of Christ, you have to expect the problems. Got it? Don't just act like they're going to go away. Expect the problems. When you expect the problem, then you can begin to answer the problem before it arrives. That's kind of how I function. You begin to prepare for the problem before it arises. Now, I didn't say you do it. Thank you, Ms. Ricks. I didn't say that you do it out of fear. You do it out of preparation. And so if I expect a problem, then I can quickly, hey, Kevin Matthews, man, and congratulations on your faith move, Doc. Hey, Deja Young, God bless you. You can pivot yourself wherever that problem is, whatever situation or circumstance is problematic, then you will not be in that area. So even if it becomes a problem, watch this, it's not your problem. Oh my God, it's gonna be good. Listen, and so you have to expect the problem. You have to think about it with all points and all people involved, and then you find balanced ground that allows the problem to be what it is, but not affect you. Watch this. If I was to throw something major in here, I will talk about forgiveness. Come on, Brittany Blake. Forgiveness does not mean that the hurt is not present, does not mean that the pain is not there, does not mean that the person did not mean to do what they did, does not mean the situation is not what it is, but it can no longer affect you the way it has because you removed yourself from that situation so you can move to the next situation without that affecting the flow of your winning anyway life. And so you have to balance your life. It's going to happen. Things are going to happen. People are going to trip. You're going to see things differently. We've already had, for those who understand what's going on, we've already covered our eyes for the morning, me and first. We've already covered our eyes, saw things, prayed for things. It does not mean we'll just see them then. It means our eyes are open to a whole different way of doing some of the same things. And so you have to move to balanced ground to make sure that you understand that things are going to happen. You got it? But the winning anyway life journey continues. So real quickly, I won't keep you long. Real quickly, this is what you have to do. You have to evaluate the problem. That's one of the pinnacles of what we set ourselves on. You have to evaluate the problem. You have to look at it, you can't run from it. You have to evaluate it. What is the issue? You know what I'm saying? What is this issue? Watch this. And you have to be honest. Here's the question. Am I creating this issue? What part am I 51? Y'all don't hear me. Am I 51% of this issue? 51% means you are the sole creator. You know, you have to take responsibility for all of it. If you're 51% in any company, the person who owns 51% is the majority. Hey, Trish Wells. So here's my question. Am I the issue? Am I really the issue? Is my attitude the issue? Is my insecurity the issue? Is my pride the issue? Is my ego? We're going to have some real conversations on here and on live and at church. Hey, Kanika Adams Trick, God bless you. Good to see you. Let me say her name slow. Kanika Adams Trick. I talk too fast, y'all. I'm excited, y'all know. We're going to have some real conversations. Some of the conversations will make some people uncomfortable. It's funny how people love being in conversations and saying, we love it when you are transparent, but they themselves never become transparent. Because people like when you put yourself on the chopping block because it makes them feel better about their mess. When in reality, if we all gonna get on the block, then we all gonna chop and come out better. You got it? That's what a Winning Anyway Life family does. That's why some of the sessions are gonna be closed, because it's not gonna be for everybody to just throw you out there as you continue the journey to a Winning Anyway Life. So I gotta evaluate the problem. I gotta evaluate what is the issue. What is my percentage in the issue? Am I 51% stockholder? Am I the majority of the issue? Who is it? Who all is involved in the issue? And then here's the question. Now, issue doesn't mean everything is wrong, and a problem doesn't mean everything is wrong. Here's another question. Who all is involved and who should be involved? Because the person that should be involved is the person who has the answer. I'm not saying it's me, because some of you guys have the answer to some problems that I have, or issues that I have, or some growth issues that I have. These are good issues. I want to expand some departments in the church. I want to expand some ministries in my business. And some of you have the answer. So it's not who is the issue as much as it is who should be involved. Hey, Ron Galilee, who should be involved? Why? Because I want to make sure the right people are in the right place for what we're getting ready to do. And so life has to change. You got it? And so I said something before a long time ago. How much is this problem costing me? That's one of my notes. How much is this problem costing me? Am I losing money? Am I losing time? Am I losing sleep? Am I losing clients? Got it? So I got to evaluate the problem. Then after I've evaluated, I got to take some time to appreciate the problem. Okay? What? I got to appreciate the problem. Why? Because if I never had the problem, I would never have an opportunity for growth. If I never had the problem, I never have the opportunity to clean up. If I never had the problem, I never have opportunity to see what I can do. Watch this. Here's my word for Apostle that gave us this week. And he gave us before this week, but he explained it very well this week. Here's the word. If I never had the problem, I would never have the opportunity to know my full potential. And once I learn my full potential, I am now an answer for multiple people. You get it? Once I learn my personal potential, I am now potential for everybody. I can help everybody who had to go through what I went through. But the blessing is I get to bless them because they get to go through it striving and not being deprived. Because once you can admit the problem, then the why isn't a problem at all. I see what the problem is. I know what's going on. I got to deal with it. Why is not as important for me? Because I know it's time for it to go. Good morning. Good morning, James family. Good morning. And so, Keith, I had to learn the hard way because I wanted to help, and I still do want to help everyone. But I realize I'm not for everyone. Everyone can't handle my straightforwardness. Everyone can't handle my thinking beyond how they think. Everyone cannot handle me seeing prophetically far beyond where they are. And so once I get to a place that they no longer understand, then they tend to reject instead of listening to get wisdom, so they would have already had the path. When they get there, they can say, this is what the prophet was talking about. Man, It's a blessing to have a prophet, pastor, and a coach in a package. Man, God really loved me to make sure I have a winning anyway life no matter what. I wanted to help everyone. I really did. So I have to evaluate. Then I have to execute in my life. I have to make sure I do the things that are proper to what it is and what it's going to take for me to continue to have a winning anyway life. And then I'll excel in everything I do. It's very simple, y'all. It's very simple. So what else do I do, Roy Sales? Here's what I do. I have to, see, watch this. You have to be careful that you don't get so comfortable in your now life that you forfeit or abort your next life. You have to be careful you don't get so comfortable in your now life that you avoid your next life. I'm not referring to Jesus Christ. I'm referring to when God wants to move you from one area of your life to the next area of your life. I mean, and then you look back and go, oh my God, I had no idea that God was trying to get me here. Come on, let's just be honest. Let's be real honest. If you can't look at the last 5 to 7 years of your life, if you are worse now than you were 5 to 7 years ago, if your family is worse, if your finances are worse, if your faith is worse, if those things are worse, you need to sit down, get some help, and get back to God. Because there's no way that after all we've been through, come on, let's be honest. If you're worse now than you were then, now I'm not referring to when you had a bunch of money. I'm referring to when you had peace of mind. Hey, Shay, when you had peace of mind. If right now you're worse, come on. If you're worse, sit down. That's from Pastor talking. Sit down. Facebook and Instagram does not excite me to the fact that I can't have a real winning anyway life. If I can't help anybody beyond myself, beyond who's at this address, then I'm not winning. I'm just stunting for the gram. At the end of the day, when God begins to make a change and a shift in life, you won't have what it takes to maintain a winning anyway mindset. You gotta situate your life. Hey, Alicia James, where you can do it and do it for real. The winning anyway life journey continues, y'all. Listen, I'm managing people now in situations that are just exploding in my mind. And God says, now I'm going to show you how to make it explode in your life. Give you 3 points and I'm out. How about that? Okay? Because we have to get it situated. We have no more time. We have no more time to waste. To the 42 of you on here, only 26 of you have liked it. Listen, come on. I see you, Daquan. I need you to like or love the posts. First thing you have to stop doing is stop coming in, getting information, and not at least engaging the process. Like right now, just hit the like button or the love button. Just because maybe I don't like it, maybe I don't love it. You're lying to yourself. You're here because you're getting something and you're enjoying what it is. The lazy you won't enjoy it, but the next you loves it. The next you is trying to get you to get rid of the you that everyone loved back then and prepare for the you, watch this, that you can love now. You got it? And the only way to really, hey, Vita Handy, God bless you. The only way to get to a place of peace where you love you now is you have to tap into your potential. There's nothing worse. Quan, I'm so happy for you, man. Congratulations. Listen, there's nothing worse than looking at someone do what God gave you first and they half do it. I'll rest right there. There's nothing worse than looking at someone half do what God placed in your spirit, the potential in your life to do what they are doing, and they half do it. Good morning, Eric Trotman. There's nothing. See, look, y'all, the numbers went down because people get offended when you tell them that they should do something to better themselves. The numbers, it dropped down like 4 or 5 because people say, oh, you see I'm on here? I can see people on here. I can look at my iPad right here and see people chiming in who never say a word. I'm not for them. I'm for the people who understand somebody wants it for me. as bad as I want it for myself. As a matter of fact, they may want it a little more. I'm able to want it more for you. Hey, Lady Kenya Robinson, I'm able to want it more for you because I don't have to bear the responsibility of the vision it takes to get what you say you're trying to get. I just have to make sure that my vision is big enough for what God has called you to do to fit in it and fit perfectly. That's all, y'all. You got it? And so what do I do? What do I do? I have to get myself ready for what's about to come. I have to prepare myself. Prepare, not be ready. Prepare myself for what's about to come. You got it? And so what I have to do is I have to situate myself where I become my own manager first. I got to stop wanting everybody else to support me, and I don't fully support me. Come on, let's talk. I have to prepare myself to support me. And supporting me means doing, come on, Cam's Brother Sap, preparing myself sometime means I have to do things that I don't like, that are best for me, but may not feel good for me. Like I have to work out, even though I don't want to. But I know when I do, I feel better. Have anybody ever worked out and you say you was tired and didn't want to work out, but after you worked out, you felt better after? This is what managing your winning anyway life looks like. It feels better after. This is what I want to set you up for in November, December. I haven't put the cost together yet. I'll have it together in about a week. What it's going to cost, because Raquel raised her hand. Yeah, it feels better after. What's up, Yusidra? It feels better after you work out. And the reality of it is, when you do it consistently, it helps you to strive. It helps you to survive longer, because you do now what it takes to survive after. 3 points and I'm out. 22 minutes. I'm going to try and be out in 30 minutes, y'all. It's my new brand. I'm coming through, trying to get y'all through out of here, because I'm not going to give y'all my information no more. We've done that already. You've gotten it for free. And like I said, I'm not for everybody, and it's okay. It's okay. The blessed part is I know I'm for everybody because everybody wants to win. I'm not for everybody because everybody does not want to do what it takes to win. Kenya, I got to give you a call because I'm ready for you now. Praise team is ready for you. So we'll get it together in the next few weeks, next couple of weeks. Give you my last 3 points and we're out. I've enjoyed this week. It's been amazing, y'all. So y'all know where I am now. So as you're managing a person, you have to learn some things. You have to learn some things about people that you're having to deal with. Before you try and manage other people, make sure you can manage you first. Come on, Eric Trotman. He said that was me this morning. Come on, man. We got to get it. We got to get it. You ready? Geraldine, that's a good one. Let me tell you what the cost is. Let me tell you what the cost to being successful is. The cost to being successful is sowing you. You can sow into you and then sow you. Proof given. If I'm going to win anyway, I need to sow into myself. I need to be able to sow into myself, whatever the cost is. If I'm going to get wisdom that's beyond myself, I need to be willing to invest in me. Well, no, you're going to pay somebody else. You're not paying anybody. You're investing in yourself to get something that you know is available for you. I would say graced, but I'm not taking y'all there yet. And then here's the other cost. The cost is that you may not be able to do what everybody else is doing today, to prepare yourself to be able to continue to do what they cannot do tomorrow. Oh, okay. So you have to manage you first. You got it? Here we go. Number 1, manage you by prioritizing. Gain more wisdom about your life, every situation, and every problem that you're having. It's okay. They're normal. But prioritize by gaining wisdom about it. Hey, Lady Dr. Alma Gordon Bamberg, God bless you. Prioritize by gaining more wisdom about the situation. It's going to be a problem. You will always have it. It'll be a problem. It'll be a situation, but I need you to prioritize you. Everybody else can be important, but prioritize you. Sounds selfish, but it's real. Chris Blake, you can make sure everybody else is good. But if you keep giving of yourself to make sure everybody else is good, at the end of the day, when you have nothing left, you'll find that the people you were around, some of them, bless you, Alicia, some of them will continue on their journey. Come on. 10 lepers get healed. One comes back to say thank you. So you shouldn't necessarily expect people to say thank you all the time. Have a personal inside thank you to thanks God for the opportunity to be able to sow into somebody. But you have to make sure you prioritize you. They are important. They are important. I'm trying to help somebody, Cedric. They are important. They are really, really, your kids are important. Your husband's important. Your career is important. Your mother's important. At the end of the day, if you fall prey to the flu, COVID, or anything else, they will all have to suffer because of who you really bring to the table. And it is a shame that people don't know who you are until you're not able to be who you are to them. It's a shame that while you're trying to be all that you can to them, they don't appreciate you enough to make sure that you get the rest you need so you can continue to have this life, winning anyway life. They wait until you're on your deathbed or you're sick or you get a bad diagnosis, and then everyone wants to rally around what you have done when they were not appreciating you when you were doing. Here's a word I hear the Lord saying, make sure you say this. Be not weary in well-doing. How do I not get weary? By prioritizing me now. Prioritizing me now. We're going to do it, y'all. November, December is going to cost you. It's going to cost you. But we're going to walk through that November, December to make sure you enter into January. And I may put January as a part of it. You got it? And so that you got to prioritize yourself, number one. Number two, you have to properly evaluate the things in your life. Stop looking at the things, Dr. Sweat. Stop looking at the things as you see them. Use your faith lens. God has given you faith. He's giving you an imagination. God says he changed their language in Genesis. He changed their language in the beginning of the Bible. He changed their language, but he didn't change their imagination because he knew that they would need their imagination. So you have to properly evaluate the things in your life by using your faith. What is this thing in my life? I cannot run from this thing because this is the thing that God has placed in my life to develop me. I cannot run from these people because these are the people that God has placed in my life to develop me. And if I run from these people, I'm literally dropping the class early, which means I will never graduate. I will never have success in my life and excel because I keep running from the things that God has placed in my life to develop me. So I must, number one, prioritize by gaining wisdom about a situation or a problem. Number two, I must properly evaluate the things in my life. Some things I don't need. There are things I brought I don't need. Some people are things I brought I don't need. But when God gives you something you need, it has a purpose. What is purpose? The original intended reason for the creation of a thing or a person. I'll say it again. Purpose is the original intended reason for the creation of a thing or a person. So once I properly evaluate the things in my life to find out what purpose they have in my life, then I'll know where to prioritize them in my life, where to place them, Tony Walker. You understand? Then number three, prioritize, properly evaluate. And then I have to personally decide to effectively execute. Many of us have conversations. We have, I'm at time, y'all. We have conversations. We have vision boards. We have vision journals. We have notebooks. We have all these things, and we still do not effectively execute anything. I do not want you to enter or leave the first quarter of next year and have not completed something that God gave you and something that you, the desire of your heart, you need to be able to execute. I mean, effectively, fully execute, and then put closure to it. I'm glad I did that. That was amazing. Listen, even at a funeral, we give them a thing called a resolution. And what it says is, this is the end of this situation. And then we say, be it unto you. The end resolution says, Be it resolved. Yeah, there it is. Be it resolved, which means this is the end of that. You got it? This is the end of it. Then we say, and a copy of this resolution goes to the family and one on our, which means we keep a record of the accountability that this is the end, which means we're not going to sit here wondering what go on. We're knowing that this is the end of something so we can start something else. Some of you, and I'll say this and I'll be done. I promise you. Some of your lives are just one big blur or blah. Why would you say that? Because you have no level, you don't see any levels of accomplishment in your journey. You just boom, boom. You're like a person who retires and gets in an RV and say, we want to see the world, but don't stop driving. Just drives and say they're all over the place and drives and keeps driving. No, you have to stop and say, we went to Florida, we went to Atlanta, we went to here, we went to this place. And you have places that you execute a level of of resolve that we rested here. We allowed this to, we rest and enjoyed here, and we enjoyed water here, we enjoyed mountains here, we enjoyed snow here. You have to give yourself that level of appreciation and gratitude for the places instead of looking at the forward place. Watch this, Kenyon, at the forward place and saying, I did this. Here's the problem we have, but they doing this. And so we'll now leave a place that God has set to bless us to go to a place that looks like where somebody else qualifies to be and we don't. So you have to prioritize, properly evaluate, and personally decide to effectively communicate. That means decide I'm not going back and I'm not negotiating. My life is a journey to a winning anyway life. I'm going forward. Yes, I'm not focusing y'all on the winning. I'm trying to get you to push past the anyways in your life. Winning anyway means there's a problem, there's an issue, there's a situation, but now God's gonna show me how to get through it. God's gonna help me walk through it, and my life is designed to get over it. Listen, I've been on too long, 33 minutes. Listen, this is Life Pastor Kyle. It's been an amazing morning. So somebody just type forward. Type the word forward. That's all. Forward. That's your first level of homework for execution. Type the word forward, and I hope it stays in your mind. Hey, First Lady, good to see you. And so I have a long day. I got to pick up my car. My mom's birthday is today. I got to prepare to preach tomorrow morning at 9:30, and then Sunday morning. I don't want you to miss church. It is our super celebration preparation. We're preparing for super celebration. I see y'all. Forward, Nicole. Forward, forward, Keith. Forward, Carlos. Forward, Naya. Forward, Eric Trotman. Trish, Dr. Sweat, First Lady, Shy's happy birthday. Yeah. For those who, again, I say it again. For those who want to mess my mom's head up, I sent y'all the Cash App on my page. She said, thank you, classmate. Hey, Tony Walker. God bless you. Hey, Aisha. God bless you. Good to see you. Listen. Cash App my mom $5. Some of y'all want to do more. Some of y'all already did. That's fine. $5. The reason why I say $5 is because my mom is like me. She doesn't know how to receive, and so it's gonna scare her when her phone keeps going off, and then when it adds up, she's gonna be like, "Oh, baby, Bernard did something." That's what she always does. Don't trust me. Now I'm not trying to get you to help me because I'm stacked. I got her set for the weekend. She gonna be blessed. It's just something to do. Watch this. To get you involved in a winning anyway life, not a winning anyway family, which means everything is not about you, your son, your daughter, your cousin, your niece, your parent. Sometimes you got to bless people you don't even know. That's when the blessing comes back tremendously. And so I'm excited. Listen, I've kept you on here long enough. I must go. You must go. I'm over time. I want to only do like 30 minutes, and I've done 34 minutes. So I'm 5 minutes over. So thank y'all for the opportunity this morning to be a blessing to your life. I pray that you're ready to win. I'm getting things together because November and December will be focused months, faith-focused months that we will get ready to make sure. I don't want you blowing your money in November and December. She said, what's the Cash App? Vanessa Davis, it is on my post. Go to my post with her picture. It's on the bottom. I think it's like $praise woman. $praise woman. I think that's what it is. And so woman. Yeah, MA, it's on the page. And so thank you, though, Vanessa. Appreciate you. And look forward to seeing y'all in the morning at 9:30. 9:30, Jesus. But it's going to be good. Listen, Greater Truth Temple, don't miss church Sunday. I got some news for you. Some blow up situation news. It's going to be amazing. But I want to make sure that you understand that you are prepared to win in every area of your life. I know you got a problem, but here's my answer. You can win anyway. So thank you for letting me come into your houses, your cars, your phones, wherever you are, preparing for work. I'm like Pastor Kyle. It's been an amazing. Don't even send it to me. Do it to my mom. Bless her this morning. It'd be nice to, kind of mess her head up. And so I want to make sure that y'all understand, no matter what's happening in your life, you have the authority, you have the power, you have the know-how. Watch this. And I've learned my apostles. You have the potential. I tapped that button too soon. And you have the potential to win anyway. I love you. God bless you. And we'll see you soon. Peace. Bye-bye.